Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. There's pink skies and reflection in the sea is just gorgeous, unusual. Such a scorching hot day today as well. And is it because we've got clear skies, no pollution, no chemtrails? It's just gorgeous. So, what to share with you this evening? It's 26th of May. I think, we're still in lockdown. So, prayers for people who are suffering and who've lost loved ones. So much confusion about so many things. I'm so happy to know scriptural prophecy and know that Jesus Christ is returning very soon. Many, many signs are in place. And so I write about this, and my poems are all about that return and healing for all nations. And also look at the causes of pain. One good thing at this time is that most wars have ceased, I think, if not all. So that's a good thing. And so I'm going to share with you my poem, The War Sonnet, which is looking at really that, that sort of war and fighting and enmity. It's all about the hurts within, and how if we can process those hurts and turn them around from stress, pain and fear to love, and to work with understanding and reason in accord with the Messiah as the wonderful counsellor for love, for that Prince of Peace, for the twofold peace within, with self and God and others. And this is all destined, so it will come to be. God does keep his promises, and let's not forget, God is love. And love is not a cortisol stress hormone, and love will always steer us away from those cortisol stress hormones. So, War Sonnet. Explosions exploiting explosions exploiting men's balls and egos. Explosions exploiting the land, air and sea foes. Conflicting thoughts of thoughts, land and love. Conflicting thoughts not from heaven above. Conflict that blows off heads, arms and legs. Conflict that stops men sleeping in beds. Conflict that arises from stress and from fear. Conflict creating more than one tear. Conflict of man only hurts, maims and kills. Conflict of man makes us all stressed on pills. Conflict of man, from seeking his thrills, gives to the world a skin full of chills. Conflicts are only man's egos with issues, and conflicts are best dealt with therapy and tissues. And the prophecy in Isaiah says that we will learn war no more. Do beat our swords into ploughshares and our spears into pruning shears. Let's turn to the garden, let's beat our weapons and tend the land, tend our gardens, grow. Then we don't have the plastic pollution. We have control over what goes on and into our food. And life is more pleasant and joyful when we can have this time. As I think many of us are learning during this lockdown time. I have a go at growing many things, but most of the time I plant things and then I don't have the time to look after them properly, so it's a bit hit and miss. But already I've had some lovely radish in the lockdown time that I planted from seed, and it's grown, and chard, and the lettuce is growing, and my tomatoes, I've picked out the little bits that I usually don't manage to. So maybe I'll get tomatoes this year. Yeah. Oh, and I'm running out of time. So yeah, a vision of the healing light of love from God, from the New Jerusalem, to have the courage and the faith to seek the happiness and peace, to overcome the wrestlings and conflicts, to be able to forgive, to hear, adhere to the process of love, and to be kind, for the positive reward, the endorphin love released in us, for that anandamide bliss, for heaven on earth, where we can tolerate others, where we can trust others, and all through truth. Only our truth will set us free.